The history of Portugal is replete with stories of trade and immigration from Goa. Goans have made invaluable contribution to Portugal. In fact, the Goan influence runs deep in Portuguese politics and society. Our correspondent Munmun Bhattacharya files this report from Lisbon.
One cannot imagine Portugal without Goa and Goa without Portugal. The historical trade and immigration links have influenced Portugal in several ways. This monastery in Lisbon is one of the most enduring manifestations of Portugal's Goa connection.
This place is called the Monastery of Jeronimus because this was built in the construction started at the beginning of the 16th century. It took more than 100 years to build. It celebrates the discovery of the sea route from Portugal to India. And that was an enormous landmark at the time. It allowed the Portuguese to break the monopoly of the trade, of the spice trade. It was controlled by the Venetians by land.
Portuguese of Goan descent reminisce the invaluable contributions by Goans to Portugal.
The most famous maternity hospital in Lisbon has got the name of Alfredo da Costa, a very famous Goan doctor. Having children born in a maternity was something new at the time when most children were born at home. So these were extraordinary contributions for the health and security, safety of mothers and of families in general.
Goans have settled down in Portugal over the centuries. They've done extremely well across fields. But the biggest success story is that of Prime Minister of Portugal, Antonio Costa. He has Indian roots, he is of Goan descent, and his father grew up there until he was 17. But he's just one of the many who have made immense contribution to Portuguese society and economy. Indians of Goan descent in Lisbon value the familiar links with Goa.
I was born in Mozambique, in Beira, in the city of Beira. My parents they are from Goa. They are born in Goa, and my grandparents too. They moved to Mozambique, so that's why I born there. I have my some studies there. Then we moved to Portugal, and I'm now working and doing my life in Portugal.
Besides architecture, Goan dance, music and food keeps Goan traditions and culture alive in Portugal. This restaurant in Lisbon offers Goan food. The designs on its walls of Goan beaches and churches makes one feel in Goa.
We have chutneys, mango chutney and coriander chutney. We have here something we have in Goan we use, it's called shell. Every year when we went to Goa, we have an opportunity to went to some beach in Goa. So we love the sunset in Goa.
Dancers from Goa reinforce the state's connect with Portugal and are well received in Goa.
I think it's very well received. People don't know it's a very uncommon thing to see. Actually, we are the only group dancing it here in Portugal. But I think because of some connections that Goa had and still has with Portugal, people can still relate mostly to the music, and some of the dances, they really enjoy it. They can connect more with the stories also.
Art forms like these are an integral part of intercultural exchanges between India and Portugal.
We try to bring Indian artists to showcase them in Portugal and bring the Portuguese artists to India to try to promote our culture there. So we've been trying to show the most of the art forms we can.
The Goan influence runs deep into Portugal's politics and society. and Portuguese with Goan roots are a living bridge between India and Portugal.